Howdy, we're on page 40 of our workbooks. I just took a couple quick notes right here. We're talking about slope. And slope is what we used when we were graphing before. We didn't really call it that as much. But this is what we're talking about here with slope. That we used rise over run. We said we go up and then over. And up and down is a rise, and left and right is a run. Just to make sure while you check whether it's negative or not. The other formula we have for slope is y1, basically subtract the y's up top, subtract the x's in the bottom, and we'll use both of these in just a minute here as we work through here. And we're on page 40 in our workbook. We're on page 40, so hopefully you're there already. The first thing I'm going to look at is number 2. And number 2 is a rise over run problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw this out real quick. So rise up to here and run over there. So let me fill that in a little darker. Okay? So basically it says, well, how far up and how far over? So 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. So my slope is 4 over 5. Now, is this a negative slope? If I draw a couple lines, will that make an N? No, it makes a backwards N. This isn't negative, this is positive. So this line was not negative, it's going up, it's positive. So I'm going to leave my answer like that, 4/5. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of these. Let's look at number 4. We'll do a couple of those, and then we'll try one near the bottom as well. So for 4, I want to find the slope here. Basically, I could set up this fraction all the time like this, the subtraction on the top and on the bottom, and then I'm going to fill in the numbers. So if you want to start all the time just by writing this frame out, that would be good. That would make sure that you didn't mix up all your extra negatives. So let me see. You put the y coordinates on top. So that's the y coordinate, and that's the y coordinate. You put the second one on top. So 3 and -4 go on top. Now, you could apply it in the other order, but it's just easier for me to follow the order that's there because you have to be consistent. In the bottom, 6 and 7. Good, okay. So, sorry, my video was being weird there for a second. So, in the numerator, 3 minus the -4, well, minus the negative means plus. 3 plus 4 is 7, and 6 minus 7 is -1. And that comes out to -7. Okay, go ahead and try number